What is up, everybody? This is your boy, Teran Rodriguez, host of Set Point, here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that sports, checking in at the Galen Center on the beautiful campus of USC, Southern California. Going to be checking out the men's volleyball team in their practice. So without any further delay, let's go check them out. Teran Rodriguez of Set Point on IE Sports Radio here at the beautiful Galen Center on the beautiful campus of USC. Here with Sterling Foley, men's volleyball player from the USC men's volleyball team. How you doing, Sterling?
Great. I'm doing great. Just finished practice. A little bit tired, but doing good.
So the thing about you, Sterling, is that you are one of the more competitive players that I've covered. Where do you get your competitiveness from in terms of your side of the family?
I don't know. My mom's pretty competitive with everything she does. So I probably got it from her. Yeah.
And you're also one of the more banged up players, but you just play through pain. What is kind of like your secret to playing through pain?
A lot of Advil and a lot of rehab and warming up before practice. So yeah.
So this week kind of came at a little bit of a timely week because even though the NIL tournament did get canceled, you got 2 weeks off, 2.5 weeks off. Was that kind of a blessing in disguise for you?
For me especially it was because I've had a little bit of knee problems, a little bit of hand problems. So these last 2 weeks, been doing a lot of rehab, a lot of recovery time. So yeah, it's definitely been huge.
This week is UCLA week. It's a big week, rivalry week. Talk to me about what it means to face UCLA.
I mean, it's a battle of LA. It's pretty big, probably our biggest game of the year so far. So we're pretty fired up. Done a lot of training these last 2 weeks for it. So yeah.
Now, you and I both know that you've been involved in a lot of rivalry games back in your high school days between Newport Harbor and Corona Del Mar, Battle of the Bay. Talk to me about Battle of the Bay in your own words.
Battle of the Bay is very, very electric. You got all your boys in the student section. You got the other student section chirping you. It's just a lot of energy in the gym during those games, and you really, really, really want to win. Yeah.
So other than Newport Harbor, who are some of your other favorite teams to face back in your high school days? Because a lot of teams you came up big against.
Miracosta, Loyola, Huntington. Those were always the teams to beat. In the top 5. They were always in the top 5. And yeah, I love playing against those. I have a lot of friends on those teams too, so it was fun to play against them. And yeah.
Some of those players are currently your teammates, like Dylan Klein. Talk to me about what it means to have Dylan Klein as a teammate.
He's awesome. Really good leader, very good volleyball player. It's just, I've always feel really comfortable around him. I trust him to get a kill, whether it be him killing a ball, passing a ball, blocking a ball. I got a lot of trust behind him, and he's been a very, very good captain so far this year.
Absolutely, without a doubt. I totally agree. So this is kind of a fill-in-the-blank question. I know it's looking too far down the line, but USC wins the national championship in men's volleyball if blank.
If we're resilient. Yeah. So
I love it.
If anything gets thrown our way, we can come back, turn that around, and win.
And what have been some of your favorite memories so far at USC, even though you've got a lot more memories ahead of you?
One was pretty recent. It was beating UCI away in 5, because last year went to 5. It was like, 26-28. Brutal loss for us. But going back there and winning in 5 was huge. And also beating Hawaii in Hawaii last year, that was awesome. It was just an electric atmosphere in the stand. And then probably sweeping UCLA at home too last year was really, really fun.
Well, those are some great choices. So this is a true or false question for you. Corona Del Mar will win the CIF Southern Section Championship in Division I.
True.
You didn't even need to think about that. I should have known.
They got a great team.
All right, Teran Rodriguez of Set Point on IE Sports Radio here with Wes Smith of the USC men's volleyball team at the Galen Center on the beautiful campus of USC, Southern California. How are you doing today, Wes?
I'm doing great. We just had a good practice. We got a few days off right now, and so I'm excited for a little body recovery, but I'm doing well.
That leads me kind of into this. So obviously the NIL tournament was canceled. Unfortunate to say the least, but that kind of seemed like a blessing in disguise because you got a lot of time off, you got to recover. Is that kind of the case for you?
Yeah, totally, 100%. I've been a little banged up, got some knee stuff. A lot of guys got the flu on our team, so getting everyone back in has been kind of our main focus, and so we've been mindful about reps and training and how we want to come back and be ready to go when Tuesday comes around.
Now, it feels like it's kind of been a long time coming for you. You had such a stellar start to your freshman year, and then you got hurt. Talk to me about how it feels to get back onto the court.
Oh, it's the best thing ever. I missed volleyball for a year there, so I was just watching games and firing the boys up as best I could, but it feels great to be back practicing and doing what I love.
And then Guy Guinness kind of came in last year, and he just took the middle blocker spot by force. What do you think you learned the most from Guy?
Guy was an amazing leader. He knew how to get everyone fired up, but then he also had a super amazing, loving, charismatic side to him that you saw off the court. So yeah, we miss Guy around here. He brought the best energy to practice. So biggest thing I learned is probably to I don't know, probably bring joy and yeah, bring joy to practice.
Now, another middle blocker on your team that's kind of been on the rise is Parker Tompkinson, kind of your yin to your yang, because I know you both are from San Diego.
Yes, we are.
Have you kind of had to teach him a lot at the middle blocker position?
I mean, Parker is he's a stud. He's super good. He was in the USA gym. He has been for the last few summers, and so I mean, we both have a lot to learn, and we're both working towards that. But yeah, if there's anything that I can teach him, I'm quick to go in and help him out, and I know he does the same for me. So it's good to have him in the gym, another big guy. So yeah, I love Parker. He's great.
And I can't forget about Tyler Robinson, who had himself a stellar week against UC Irvine. Talk to me about T-Rob and how he really stepped up when you were out.
T-Rob, yeah, he stepped up. He played lights out. He's unstoppable at the net, blocking, killing balls. Hit 805 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a force out there. So I mean, I'm confident no matter what, who's going in, that we're gonna be able to put balls away and block balls. So yeah, Rob's a beast.
Just like I asked Sterling, fill in the blank with this question. USC wins the national championship if blank.
Yeah, I'd follow the same thing as him, kind of resilient and also stay healthy. So yeah, we have a few guys out right now, kind of including myself a little bit, but we're working in rehab, and so if we can stay healthy, and I think that's our biggest thing, and just be on the court. That's the biggest thing for us, being healthy and staying on the court.
Got two more questions for you, and then I'll let you go. This is a true or false question. Do you think Cooper Keene and Ryan Sprague are possible twins when you look at them in one way?
Cooper Keene and Ryan Sprague. Could they be possible twins?
Because when I saw them in practice, I'm like, those two are looking like they're twins.
It's hard to see, but I can see where you're coming from. They're definitely a lot. Cooper's a lot bigger than Ryan, but they're both studs. Yeah, I mean, I could see it.
And you and Parker being both from San Diego, who makes who look smaller? Do you make Parker look smaller, or does he make you look small?
Yeah, Parker's little. He's a little guy. Yeah, I try to make him look small.
Love it. Teran Rodriguez of Set Point on iSports Radio here at the Galen Center, following USC's men's volleyball practice with head coach Jeff Nygaard. Jeff, how are you doing today?
Feeling great. I appreciate your energy, by the way. You're good at this.
I try to bring the energy.
Nice work.
All right, Jeff. So your team just wrapped up practice. Don't want to spill too much for the other teams, but what do you think your team learned the most in practice?
In just this day and this time that we've had off, because there was a lot of opportunity for us to upgrade a couple things we knew we needed to get better at. I mean, every single day we're in here is an opportunity, and it's also learning. So every competition is a chance to go and compete, but it's also what do we need to get better at? Because each team will find something that they think they want to attack, and that teaches you along the way of what you need to get better at. So I know we've upgraded quite a bit of our serving pressure and first contact volleyball. We're dialing a little bit more of our blocking systems and defending systems and just all around game.
Now, unfortunately, the NIL tournament did get canceled. I'm a little sad about that, but it felt like a blessing in disguise for you. Is that kind of the case for your team because you got more time off and you got to pretty much get healthy for the most part?
Yeah, well, first of all, it would have been great to play. It would have been great to be in that inaugural one. It'd be great to play UH in Long Beach and then maybe UCLA in that. I think that has the potential to be great for our sport, for men's volleyball. And I know I have it on good authority that they're working hard to put that together in the next year. It's a bummer that happened. And because it didn't happen, we have the opportunity, as you say, to train up and get healthy and just take care of this opportunity to use for the betterment of ourselves. So we go into next week, we've actually had a real good opportunity just to dial in some things that we knew we had to get better at.
I was about to say, it's rivalry week between UCLA and USC in men's volleyball. How exciting is this for you personally? Because I know you've got two dogs in this fight, you being a UCLA alum and then you being the head coach.
I got one dog.
Oh.
Yeah, my one dog is I'm there to try to win.
Oh.
I'm there to compete to win.
Got it.
It's not two dogs.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you're all good. But to your point, I like it especially this time of the year. I mean, this is, they're number one, we're number 5. You got the rivalry, all that good stuff. So it's the middle of the season, which I like that because of the excitement it brings, and it's a real good test to say, where are you at this point against a team that's right now undefeated, number 1. I don't even think about that stuff. For me, it's if we take care of our side of the net, then good things happen.
I love it. That's a great philosophy. So who have been some players that have been standing out as of late, and who have been some players flying under the radar that deserve some love?
In our gym?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Every time I do an interview, I get kind of the same thought process, and I get to see these guys every single day. And then when they go out there, it's like, here's your strobe light effect of why is this guy out there, what this guy's doing. But we get to see their work in the weight room in here every single day. So who is doing amazing things? Like, we're developing everyone. Everyone's getting better. Consistency piece. You got DK obviously doing a real nice job, not just as a volleyball player, but as a human being and as a leader of the program. So, I could talk about every single guy in here and what the value they're bringing and how much better they're getting consistently.
Now, it has been a minute since we've seen USC in the Final Four. How much hunger is there in this team and within your coaching staff and within everyone in terms of like the USC men's volleyball fan base?
Every single day, everything we do is what is the championship behavior that we need to have for us to get to our goals. And our goals is, of course, to win the last point of the season. So we know we have a long way to go. I love that we have a ton of potential. I love that we have great leadership. I love that we have great work ethic. The team has adopted the word resilience as what their calling card is, and I love that. So, I just look at it and say, number 1, I love this team. Number 2, I believe in this team. And number 3, I'm proud of this team.
I love to hear it. So, just like I asked Wes and Sterling, fill in the blank. USC wins the national championship if blank.
If we win the last point of the year.
I love it. That's perfect. So now I get to ask you a little bit of a fun question. So
shoot.
I don't know if you know who this guy is. Do you know who Tyler Hildebrand is?
I've heard of him.
Do you think he and Rory Prager look alike?
Do I think they look alike? Are you trying to play on the Long Beach connection? Kind of just here's the rubber stamp of everyone. I know them both too well to say yes. But I could draw some parallels. How about that?
Sure, because I saw Rory Prager at a USA volleyball event, and then I was like, wait, is that Tyler Hildebrand? I'm like, no, it's Rory. So,
look at you just connecting people.
it felt a little awkward. I'm like, is that Rory? Is that Tyler? But talk to me about John Hawks and how you get to coach against him and any other UCLA coaches that you've loved to face off against.
Well, I mean, I love to compete against anybody. I mean, that's a given trait in what we're trying to do. Hawks being at UCLA, being number 1 team, it's like I look forward to just getting in there and matching up against the number 1 team because it's just fun. And the best part about playing a team that is maybe above you is that it's going to draw your best game out. And I think that's what this sport needs. I think that's what the fan needs, like that rivalry in particular being a marquee matchup. And it's just going to be a great competitive, exciting environment.
That leads me to my next question. Who have been some of your favorite coaches that you've faced off against? And it could be anybody.
Faced off against or been coached by?
Coached against.
Man.
Sorry.
My favorite? Well, obviously you could say Marv would have been fun. I love playing against Rick from Santa Barbara. You got Pav, and that's always a good one because I was in the 94 finals when Penn State beat us, and Mark Pavlik was on that staff. And now he's checking forward, and he's going to retire this year. So they'll be in our gym, and there's just something full cycle in my mind about being able to compete against him one last time on his farewell tour. So, I mean, those are some marquee names in the game.
And lastly, if you could change one thing about the sport of NCAA men's volleyball, what would you change and why? And it can be anything.
Oh, man. What would I change? I would love to see men's volleyball be in the Big Ten, and that just expands what we are doing and open it up. And I would love to see more men's teams growing. I'd love to see more representation and more opportunity and more growth and more funding and more support and all that good stuff. More conferences coming up because it's such a great game. So what do I want to see? I want to see this game continue to spread because, I mean, I could just go in this way. It's like, even in the Olympics, you're sitting there, it's one of the top 3 sports that people watch, which is fantastic. And so we don't just disappear every 4 years, we're rolling this whole time. And so the more we have opportunity, the more eyeballs we get, the more excitement, the more people play our sport. I think it's fantastic. So maybe it's not just that agenda, but that would be a big one so that, Big Ten Network, national exposure, all these major conferences and major brands and whatnot, giving opportunity for young men to play a great sport.
Amazing answer. Well, Jeff, thank you for your time. A pleasure seeing you and your team. I hope to see you Tuesday at Galen Center against UCLA.
Keep doing good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fight on.